Our first Inside-Out Fathering Program course participants recently graduated.
The team at Dads4Kids are very, very excited. Here's our good friend, Ps Will Dumas, to tell you all about it.
G'day, my name is William Dumas. I am a descendant of the Biripi Nation. I am the CEO of the Gungala Indigenous Training Centre and Church in Tweed in New South Wales. With my beautiful wife Sandra, we have 6 children and 15 grandchildren. Family is very important to me. My mother and father weren't there for me when I was young. That is one of the reasons I got into trouble when I was younger. As a result, I did time in Long Bay Jail plus juvenile jails all over Sydney. I was a wild young boy. The judge said I was looking at 10 years inside. Thankfully, things turned for the better, and that is why I am so passionate to support the Dads4Kids Inside-Out Fathering Program for fathers in jail. Here's the story. Approximately 75% of men in jail are fathers who have children and family on the outside. Most of these fathers are fatherless themselves. The average sentence for a prisoner is 3.5 years, and the average stay in the prison is just over 2 years. Every prisoner inside our jails system costs the taxpayer $110,000 per year. Between 2010 and 2020, the Australian prison population increased by 46%. This cost increase adds to an extra $1.5 billion every year to the taxpayer. Sadly, because of the high rate of reoffending of former inmates, 46% of the prisoner population will be back in prison within 2 years. The rate of reoffending among Indigenous prisoners is 50% higher than the non-Indigenous prisoners. Sadly, without action, the cost and the inequality will continue to increase. Tragically, 27% of all prisoners inside Australian jails have Indigenous heritage. Given that Indigenous people only represent 3.3% of Australians' population, this is a shocking statistic. It means that Indigenous people are over 8 times more likely to be in jail than non-Indigenous people. Research from the United States has shown there is a 37% reduction in the reoffending for those who have taken part in a fathering course. There is a pressing need to support Indigenous dads and turn this inequality around. The best way to change this situation is to follow the example of our friends in America and train all dads in prison and how to be good dads. That way we can help all dads, both Indigenous and non-Indigenous, and put a smile on their children's faces. I know Warwick Marsh and the team at Dads4Kids. His kids went to school with my kids. They are doing a great job helping dads across Australia. They have been doing this work for 20 years, but now they really need our help. I encourage you to support Dads4Kids with the development and rollout across Australia of their Inside-Out Fathering Program.